Have you ever found yourself deep in the world of Python, only to hit a wall when trying to access the evaluation stack? It can be quite the challenge, right? If you're facing this issue, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to access the bytecode evaluation stack in CPython. I totally get it. Trying to access arbitrary evaluation stack entries can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers have faced similar hurdles when working with CPython. Here's the specific question we're tackling today. One user asked how to look at arbitrary evaluation stack entries given a CPython frame pointer. They mentioned that while some entries can be accessed via locals, they want to dig deeper. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what makes this tricky? Accessing the evaluation stack in CPython can be complex due to the way Python manages its stack frames. But don't worry, we'll break it down step by step to help you understand how to approach this. And stick around. I have a valuable tip at the end that could make your debugging process much smoother. To access the evaluation stack in CPython, the user should first obtain the current stack frame. This can be done using the inspect module in Python. Next, the user needs to locate the beginning of the evaluation stack. In the C implementation, this is represented by the fValueStack attribute of the frame object. After locating the evaluation stack, the user can read the Python objects stored in that stack. This involves iterating through the stack entries. Finally, the user should ensure they handle any exceptions that may arise while accessing the stack. This will help maintain the stability of their program. Fun fact, did you know that Python was named after the British comedy series, Monty Python's Flying Circus? Just like the show, Python programming can be full of unexpected twists. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests writing a C extension to access the evaluation stack directly. This involves using the fValueStack field from the PyFrame object to retrieve values. However, understanding which entry is relevant can be challenging since this is the bottom of the stack. Another option is to use an alternative virtual machine, like Bytecode, which interprets Python bytecode in Python. This method allows for interaction without altering the current CPython VM, but it requires extending Bytecode to support all necessary opcodes. Lastly, for multi-version access to bytecode, consider using the xdis library. This can help manage differences in bytecode across Python versions. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative approach shared by a user involves disassembling bytecode instructions to access the evaluation stack. They utilize the dis-stack-effect function to determine how each instruction affects the stack depth. The user notes a key detail. If you're in an active call, the stack state reflects the state before the call. This allows you to recreate call arguments from the stack, but be cautious as the stack level may not represent the current instruction. They provided a code snippet that demonstrates how to get the stack position after a specific instruction. This code tracks stack levels and jump targets effectively. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. One user shares their experience with accessing the bytecode evaluation stack. They mention working on a package that uses heuristics to determine the top of the Python stack. Their snapshotting function captures the locals, iterators from nested loops, and exception triplets, especially in Python versions 3.6 and 3.7. They also mention a helpful tip from another user that aids in making this approach compatible with Python 3.8. This highlights the collaborative nature of finding solutions in the community. Here's that valuable tip I promised. Always keep your Python environment updated. This ensures you have the latest features and bug fixes, making your coding experience smoother. And there you have it. You now know how to access the bytecode evaluation stack in CPython. Remember, understanding these concepts can greatly enhance your debugging skills. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more insights and tips.